Welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you enjoy the video, so let's get right to it. Okay, the purpose of this video is to try and give you an understanding of how the coordinate system within Minecraft works. The first one is your x-axis, which runs horizontal west to east, east to west. The second number is your height above bedrock, which give or take is usually about 60, and it'll vary depending on the terrain that you're on. For the purposes of this tutorial, we're not really going to talk much more about that one. And then the third one is the z-axis, and that runs south, north, north, south. And the next thing that you'll need to know is you'll notice that the z-axis has a minus sign in front of it, and I'm going to cover what that means in a minute. Okay, what you see here is a graphic that I've created for illustration purposes, showing your x-axis traveling horizontally west to east, east to west, and your z-axis traveling vertical north to south, south to north. Think of this as a map lying flat on a tabletop where you are looking down from above, and the north, south, east, and west on the map, based on you having it oriented on the tabletop correctly to where north is at the top and south is at the bottom. Okay, this is a similar graphic where I've added the grid pattern. Each square represents one block in the Minecraft world, and at the center where the x-axis and the z-axis intersect, that block is colored red and is the x0, z0 position. Now, if you were to travel west 3 blocks, your position in the x-axis would become -3 and is represented by the orange colored block that you see here. Now notice that your z-axis is still 0, but if you were to travel north 3 blocks now, your new position would be x equals -3, z equals -3, as indicated by the new block location in orange. A minus sign in the x-coordinate indicates that you are west of the center point on the x-axis, and a minus sign in the z-coordinate indicates that you are north of the center point in the z-axis. Okay, if your x-axis and your z-axis each have a minus sign in front of them, that tells you that your location is somewhere up in the upper left quadrant of the map. If both your x-axis and your z-axis are positive numbers, no minus sign, then that would mean you are somewhere in the lower right quadrant of the map. If your x-axis is a positive number, no minus sign, and your z-axis is a negative number with a minus sign, then you are somewhere in the upper right quadrant of the map. If your x-axis is a negative number but your z-axis is a positive number, then that means that you are somewhere in the lower left quadrant of the map. So again, looking at these coordinates, the x is a positive number and the z is a negative number, we know that you are located somewhere in the upper right quadrant on the map. So based on the current location in the upper right quadrant and the destination in the lower left quadrant, we know that we have to travel south then west in order to get to our destination location. Okay, what I've covered in this lesson is all you need to know in order to navigate within Minecraft. Once again, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you'd mash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you.